Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome back to our YouTube channel TK's Online Academy. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about question number 5. Before, we have discussed question number 1 up to question number 4 of exercise 3 of exercise 3.3. So without wasting time, let's start our lecture. Question number 5. From the choice given below, choose the equation whose graphs are given in the given figures. First one is y is equal to x. Second, x plus y is equal to 0. Third one is y is equal to 2x. And fourth one is 2 plus 3y is equal to 7x. From figure 3.7, first part is y is equal to x plus 2, second is equal to y is equal to x minus 2, third is equal to y is equal to minus x plus 2, and fourth one is x plus 2y equal to 6. It is an objective type of question. We have to view towards the graph and then we have to find the correct option. In figure 3.6, we have given a graph. The graph intersects at 3 points. Graph meets at 3 points. First point is 1, minus 1. Second point is 0, 0, its origin. And third point is minus 1 and 1. We have to put these points in the one by one in the given equation one by one, and then we have to find which equation is correct option. Now let's start. First point is 1 minus 1, so let's put in place of x 1 and in place of y minus 1 in first equation. When I put in place of x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1, I got minus 1 is equal to 1, which is never true. So discard this equation. Now move on the second. When in place of x I put 1, in place of minus 1 I put, in place of y I put minus 1, plus 1 minus 1 is nothing, it is equal to 0. This means LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, this is clear in this first point. Now let's check on the second point. Second point is minus 1. In place of x I write minus 1 and in place of y I write 1. Minus 1 plus 1, it is 0. Of course LHS is equal to RHS. This means from the graph this is the correct option. Part number second is your answer. Now there is no need to check the other equations. This completes your question number 5 and it is first part for figure 3.6. Now moving on the figure, dear students, 3.7. Let's see whose points are given, which points are given. First is 2, 0, 0, 2, minus 1, 3. It's very mandatory to check these 3 points. First is 2, 0. In place of x we give 2 and in place of y we give 0. So put this y key in place of y equal to 0 and in place of x we get 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 is equal to 0, which is impossible. So discard this equation. Let's move on equation number second. In place of y I have to put 0 and in place of x 2. So 0 is equal to 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Obviously it is true from this point. Let's check on the another point. Another point is 0, 2. In place of x I have to put 0 and in place of y I have to put 2. Let us check. 0 minus 2 is minus 2. Minus 2 is not equal to 2 because in place of y I have to put 2, which is impossible. So discard this equation also. Now let's move on the third equation. Third equation is y is equal to minus x plus 2. In place of x I can put 2, in place of y I can put 0. In place of x minus 2 and plus 2 is 0 and in place of y it is 0. Obviously it is true for this point. Let's check on the another point. 0, 2. In place of x I can put 0, in place of y I can put 2. Minus 0 plus 2, that is 2, and y is equal to 2. Obviously It is true. Now let's check on the third point, that is minus 1 comma 3. In place of x I have to put minus 1. What I get? Minus 1 minus into x की जगह in place of x I have to put minus 1. Minus minus is plus 1. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, and in place of y I have to put 3. Obviously 3 equal to 3. LHS is equal to RHS. This means third is your solution. It is now no need to check part number 4. So other equations are discarded. The correct solution is third. I repeat the things once again. For graph 3.6 your correct option is equation number 2. For graph 3.7 your correct equation is third, y equal to minus x plus 2. This completes your question number 5. Let's move on the question number 6. Question number 6 is, if the work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, work is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, express this in the form of an equation in two variables and draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as 5 units. Also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 units and 0 units. Now let's start this question. Let the distance traveled and work done by the body, I don't know, so I put these unknown quantities, that is x and y respectively. X is distance traveled and y is work done. Work done is directly proportional to distance traveled because I have given in the question. That means y is directly proportional to x. It is the sign of proportionality. So y equal to kx. When I have to remove the sign of proportionality, I will install some constant, that is k. Y equal to kx, y k is a constant. If first condition is constant force is 5 units, then work done equal to y equal to 5x. It can be observed that the point 1 comma 5 and minus 1 comma 5 satisfies the above equation. This means on putting the values of these points in the given equation, I get LHS equal to RHS. Therefore these are the solutions of this equation. The graph of this equation is constructed as follows. You can see in this layout, and it is 1 2 3. First point is 1 comma 5 x. In place of x I have to put value 1, and y I have to take in 5 units. It is 1 comma 5 and minus 1 comma 5. These are the 2 points and I have to join these 2 points. Now I will give the answer of first part. From the graph it can be observed that the value of y corresponding to x equal to 2. Value of y corresponding to x equal to, I get the value of y equal to 10. This implies that work done by the body is 10 units when the distance is traveled by it 2 units. From second part, from the graph it can be observed that the value of y corresponding to x equal to 0 is 0. Value of y corresponding to x equal to 0 you can see in this graph. This means it is at origin. This implies that work done by the body is 0 units when the distance traveled by it is 0 units. This completes your question number 6. Now we will discuss about question number 7. What is question number 7, dear students? Yamina, it is most important question from the examination point of view. Yamina and Fatima, 2 students of class 9 of a school, together contributed rupees 100 towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write a linear equation which satisfies this data. We have given a hint, but in examination the hint is not given. Remember it. You may take their contribution as rupees x and rupees y. Draw the graph of the same. Let the amount that Yamna and Fatima contributed be x and y respectively towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund. Amount contributed by Yamna plus amount contributed by Fatima is equal to rupees 100, as both contribute rupees 100 towards Prime Minister's Fund. That means I have amount contributed by Yamna. I will represent it by x plus y equal to 100. What is this? Dear students, it's a linear equation in 2 variables. It can be observed that 100 comma 0 and 0 comma 100 satisfies the above equation. Therefore these are the solutions of the above equation. The graph is constructed as follows. You get other solutions, but for the sake of your convenience I have to put these 2 values in order to look the graph beautiful. So I have two values, 100 upon 100 comma 0. This is 100 comma 0, another is 0 comma 100, and I have joined these 2 points. What I got a straight line. Here it can be seen that the variable x and y representing the amount contributed by Yamuna and Fatima respectively, and these quantities cannot be negative because amount cannot be negative. Hence only those values of x and y which are lying in the first quadrant will be considered. Thank you.